Today I'm going to show you how to make lemon meringue cupcakes. For the cupcakes you will need 175 grams of self-raising flour, 175 grams of caster sugar, 175 grams of margarine or butter, 3 eggs and 2 lemons. To start with, in a bowl, to your caster sugar add your butter and give it a mix until it's well combined and creamed together. Then add your eggs and mix well. And then you want to add the zest of the 2 lemons and the juice of 1 and give this another mix. And then finally add your self-raising flour and mix until you have a nice batter formed. And then to a pre-lined cupcake tray with cupcake cases, you just want to spoon in your batter. Then pop this in a preheated oven at gas mark 5, 190 degrees centigrade or 170 fan assisted for 16 to 20 minutes or until a skewer comes out clean. Then to make the meringues you will need 3 egg whites and 150 grams of caster sugar. To a bowl, I just used a little bit of lemon juice just to degrease the sides of the bowl. It's completely optional. I just find that it helps to help the meringues puff up as much as possible when you're beating them. Then add your egg whites, and using a whisk, you want to whisk your egg whites until you get soft peaks. Then add your sugar a little bit at a time, just beating in after each addition. And you should end up with your meringue mixture having soft peaks and being a really nice glossy finish. And then I spooned my meringue mixture into a piping bag with a piping tip. However, you can do it with teaspoons if you want. And then to your baking tray you want to add your baking paper. To make sure the baking paper sticks down, I just add a little bit of meringue into each of the corners of the baking tray before sticking the baking paper down. And then you want to either pipe your meringue mixture onto your tray or using 2 teaspoons to dollop your meringue mixture around the tray. And then pop this in a preheated oven at gas mark 1, 140 degrees centigrade or 120 fan assisted for an hour. And then once the hour is up, turn your oven off and leave the meringues to cool in the oven. This makes them nice and chewy in the middle. And then for your buttercream you will need 175 grams of icing sugar, 75 grams of butter and 2 teaspoons of lemon juice, which I juiced from the remaining lemon. To your icing sugar add your butter, and you want to mix in your butter as much as you possibly can do into the icing sugar. You can do this in a mixer if you have a mixer, however I like to show the way of doing things without equipment. So if you just use your fork and just mash it down, mash your butter into your icing sugar as much as you possibly can do, and there'll be a point where you just can't combine it anymore. And then once it's as combined as it possibly can be, you then want to start adding your lemon juice a little bit at a time until your buttercream is the consistency you want. And then you just want to crumble up some of your meringue mixture into your buttercream, just mixing in after each meringue you crumble in just to get the consistency you want. And then you want to spread this on top of each of your cakes. I usually pipe my buttercream on top, but with the meringues in, it's going to be hard to pipe it, so I just like to spread this on top. And then, having reserved some of the meringues, you just want to place a meringue on top of each of your cupcakes. And there you have it. That's how you make lemon meringue.